Vikings face off this Sunday. Green Bay cornerback Jair Alexander telling reporters Justin Jefferson's 9 catches for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns in week 1 was, quote, a fluke. That's bulletin board material. Shannon, do you like or do you have a problem with what he said?
Man, Jair Alexander out of his damn mind. I don't buy the trash talk skill because I trash talk. Yeah. You just got to go out there and play it, whether you say a little or you say a lot. We still got to play this game. So you doing all that bumping them gums ain't going to do nothing for you come Sunday. A fluke? Do he realize that Justin Jefferson got 2 more games better than the game that he had against him? He has a 10 catch, a $193 and a touchdown with a sensational catch on 4th down. He has an 11 catch for 223 and a touchdown against the Lions. A fluke? Has he seen this man's season? He has 123 catches, 1,756 yards. He needs to average 104 yards a game and pass Calvin Johnson.
Yep.
The man has an outside chance at 2,000 yards. And he called this man one game a fluke?
Yep.
Ain't nothing fluky about this. He legit. And the man said last year, Devontae Adams is the best receiver. But in 2022, that's going to be me. And he meant that.
Yep.
He stood on it. No, that man, hey, I ain't got no problem. I'm going to be watching. I'll be watching. I'm going to be watching. I've got to watch it all. Got to watch it all. Because I love it when guys, but Justin Jefferson will be ready to play.
He will.
And, hey, you got to follow this man now. You don't put that out there. So wherever he goes to the sideline, hey, have your equipment guys to leave Gatorade on the sideline that you want to drink, and you got to follow him wherever he go. Because you can't, hey, I don't want to, well, he ain't on my side or he, you got to see this man. You don't call that man out.
Yep, that is true. So, I covered this league even longer than you played in this league, and my history with these kinds of statements is it's a bad idea. Because history will tell you you usually lose when you open your mouth and put your foot in it as far as he put his foot in his mouth. This was nothing but stubborn, foolish pride speaking. And yet, I liked the build-up until he got to the word fluke. The flashpoint word is fluke. You can't go fluke because it wasn't a fluke because he's not a fluke.
Yeah,
he's not a fluky receiver.
If the dude had 1,000 yards or 1,100 yards, I can say, well, look, man, 184, he ain't got but 1,000 yards, so he ain't do much after that. Dude got 1,756.
Yeah. If he had a history against you where he'd had 5 games before that where he'd been held to 40 yards, 4 for 40, then I would give you fluke. But no, you can't go there. But I liked where he was heading with what he was trying to say. I'm going to paraphrase it. He's just saying he doesn't have a Superman suit. He can't go jump in a phone booth and jump out and be Superman because he's human. That's what he was trying to say. And he said, I don't have a Superman suit either. I'm human.
I don't know, but I don't know if he's seen this man season. It seems like he wears a super suit.
Okay.
He ain't got to jump in the phone booth like he walking around with it. Because every time I see him, he getting 100 plus in the touchdown.
I understand. His point was he's just a man, and he is just a man. He's just a really good man.
Good one.
Yeah. Okay. So the point was, in that first game, the worst case scenario was in the first half he caught 6 for 158. Well, that's like what Tyreek did to the Bucks that time, right? 6 for 158 and 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Right.
Something's really wrong.
When they shut him down, he only had 26. He only had 26 yards in the second half.
Because he went up with 184, 9 for 184. Okay. Jair complained after the game that they just didn't have a good plan and that he did not follow. They tried to stay their course. And even Justin Jefferson was quoted, I think it was yesterday, saying, as you can see on some of the plays, if you watch the tape, I was acting like somebody was going to be there, and nobody was there. Like he said, there were a few times when he lined up and took off, and nobody covered him.
Right.
Him?
Yeah.
Okay, now you got strategic flaws. You were just blowing. Remember, it was the opening game.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the catch that we just showed on the screen, he's like, "Hey, man, you mean ain't nobody gonna hit me?"
No, nobody's around. Okay. So Jair has made a statement.
Yes.
He has gone fluke on Justin Jefferson. Now you need to back it up to your point. You made the Pro Bowl. Jair made the Pro Bowl. Okay, he's really good at what he does.
Yes.
Maybe he's not as good at what he does as the other guys at what he does.
No.
But now you got to back it up. Now you have to insist to your coaching staff, I'm going to travel.
He need to see me.
Yeah. like everywhere he goes, I'm going to go and I'm going to take him. I'm going to have some help over the top occasionally, but sometimes I'm not going to have any help depending on how we're going to try to play it. Because you need to try to trick them and fool them occasionally where you don't have any help because the help is going elsewhere.
Right.
Because they have some other very credible
yeah.
Like Thielen can hurt you just as
I forget 17's name.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he went haywire on that comfort behind against Indy.
He went haywire.
Skip, I just think that they look. So like you said, it's pride. And when a guy's having this type of season, is that you're like, well, it has to be a fluke. But if you look at what Skip, the man he blew away Randy's team record of receiving yards. He's going to blow it out the water. You look at his first 2 years, he's about to be so far ahead of everybody else. Somebody's going to have because he got an outside chance at 2,000. So how do you, no, bro, that ain't no fluke, bro. He legit. He
is very legit. But I will say this, watching from a distance, Justin Jefferson doesn't capture my eye the way Tyreek does. When I watch Tyreek, it's like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, when I watch him, I just say, that's just too good. He's moving at some speed of quickness and flat out speed that you don't see.
But Jefferson and Chase are very good route runners. Tyreek has worked on it. But what Tyreek has is that speed. Oh. Skip that. You got to put somebody over the top of him. Okay. You're not going to, I don't even tinker and wow and say, hey, we're going to fool him on this right here. Okay. We ain't going to have a second.
I got it. Devontae last year in Green Bay with Aaron because they had such connection and rapport. I would just say, that's just too good.
Yeah.
He's moving at a different rate than everybody else is moving, and they would try to triple cover him, and they couldn't stop it.
Look at this right he put on Gilmore.
All right.
Look at he going to run a Zorro, and he went back.
All right. But when I watch him, it's so effortless. It's almost like Jerry Rice used to be. I would watch Jerry Rice, and there's nothing spectacular about watching Jerry Rice. He just got open.
But see, you keep on talking. You keep on talking about Jefferson and Thielen and everybody else. You ain't want to talk about my cousin, old Five-Chain Kirk. Old Five-Chain Kirk.
I'm glad you brought him up because I was about to get to him. He has such belief in, what's he wear, 18? Yeah.
18.
18. He has such belief in 18 that he just, when in doubt, he just looks for 18
down there somewhere.
And wherever he is, if I see a flash of purple 18 down there, I just throw it in his direction because he thinks he's going to go get it. And mostly he does.
He will.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback that I have little to no respect for trust a receiver like Kirk Cousins trusts.
But you better have gained some respect for him this year.
No.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up because I neglected to say in our resume this year, we beat them 40-3 at their place.
He had a bad game.
40-3.
He had a bad game.
And by the way, I'm a little bit of a prisoner of what I didn't see from 18 in both the games this year and last year against Cooper Rush up there on that Sunday night. Yeah, we held him to, dare I say, a low roar.
But here's the thing. I mean, your defensive line did a number on their offensive line. So if you can do that, yeah. Now, if Green Bay gonna get after Cousins, it's gonna make it very hard for JJ to do anything.
Okay.
But if they don't get to him, I think he's gonna I'm not gonna say he's gonna have 184 again, but I believe he's gonna get them numbers.
Kirk Cousins stands about as strong as a scarecrow in the pocket. That's what he is. He's a scarecrow.
What? Has he won any playoff game? I don't think he won a playoff game. Your guy only got one more playoff win. So don't make it seem like you got Brady and the other guy Blake Bortles, because it ain't that big of a difference between the two.
What's my guy up to now against Kirk Cousins? I lost track. I think it's 8-2.
He was in Washington.
Yeah.
But he ain't had no season like this with old Five Chains got. He have another chain. He'll have another chain.
Yeah, he's going to be chained up.
You a hater. You a hater.
I hope we see them in the postseason.
No, don't worry about it. No. You going to have your hands full. Y'all need to go on to Philly. I want y'all to get Philly first. Philly on the, second game. Let Philly go ahead and dispose y'all, get y'all up the way.
Last night we were actually looking ahead to the Philly playoff game. That's why we played down to the level. We were overlooking the Titans as we looked ahead to the rubber match against Philadelphia.
Hey, Jalen Hurts say scram, now beat it.
Really?
Yeah, he gonna say beat it.
Yeah, you never liked Jalen.
Yeah, I love Jalen Hurts. I love Hurts. He gonna put the hurt on y'all.
You used to put the hurt on him on this show.
No.
Weeks on end.
The Philly. Hey, you got to get into that hurt locker.
Yeah.
That hurt locker, Skip. You remember that movie, The Hurt Locker? Yeah, that's when you go to Philly, that's what you gonna feel.
Well, as we speak, Jalen just hurts because he's got something wrong with that shoulder. It just hurts.
It's about to be right.
Yeah.
It's about to be